ActiveCampaign referrals. Here's how you can use ActiveCampaign combined with Zapier to thank a referrer for sending somebody to them. Now, we're going to use ActiveCampaign. It's going to require some automations, custom fields, probably a tag, and for the purposes of a demonstration, we'll set up a form that actually asks for the referral's email address. How you do that is up to you. And inside Zapier, we're going to want to catch the information sent over from ActiveCampaign about the lead, in particular, the referrer's email. And then we use Zapier to update the referrer contact in AC and fire off an automation. So let's dive right in. So to get started, we're actually going to need to create a few custom fields and some tags. And let's do that right over here. We're going to create 3 different ones. One is going to be lead. So we've created 3 new custom fields. Let's create a tag. And let's create a sign-up form. And we will keep that handy. Now, in my opinion, you probably want to do something better. Somehow you're going to want to be able to catch the referrer's email. This is a very simple setup just to kind of show you proof of concept. So we want to have an automation. The first thing it does is when a lead comes in. So let's actually, when somebody subscribes, let's go back here. And I could do this. I'm going to turn that off. And I could have applied a tag, put them into the automation. But for the purpose of this, I want to make it real easy for them to get into this automation. And let's just run it once. First thing we're going to do is do an if statement. We're going to check to see if a custom field and this is a little tricky. You have to say is greater than this, which is empty. As long as it's not empty, then go ahead and go down the yes path. Now we're going to want to send a webhook to ActiveCampaign, or sorry, to Zapier. So let's go in here. First thing to do is use the webhooks. We want to catch a hook. I'm going to continue here. There it is right there. Now, I'm going to want to actually populate contacts. So let's go back here. And I'm going to submit some information. So now I want to come in here. And I actually want to put somebody in here. So I'm going to go ahead and what else do I need to do? I actually don't need to do anything else at this point. So I'm going to end this automation. Nothing else to do here. I'm going to do this. Now, because I really didn't finish, hopefully there's nobody in here, but this is active. And let's go look at a contact, the one I just signed up. And actually, I want to use an email address that's already in there. So I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to go into this guy. And where is it? So I want to change the refer email to this, because I know that person's already in the system. So let's go ahead and put this one into that automation called lead. Okay, so I'm in there and I completed it. And let's just make sure that I actually went down the path that I wanted to go. So it did. It wasn't empty, sent the information to there. Good. Now, that's important when you do testing with Zapier. You want to make sure you've sent over the right information. Now I want to click on OK, I did this. And then we want to inspect the information that was sent over just to make sure. So I'm going to go ahead and view your webhook. There's the refer email. Perfect. So next step. I should be done here. Okay. Next step is I want to go to ActiveCampaign. Now, which ActiveCampaign account am I hooked into? Okay, hopefully I'm update a contact. Okay, I've connected the right account. Let's go here. Now remember, we're updating the referrer, so you do need to have them on a list, or at least you're going to put them on there. Now here's the important part. Let's go ahead and we don't want the contact email, we want the referrer's email. And we want to add a tag. There we go. What did I call that tag? So I'm just going to paste that in. That's the tag that I want in there. I'm not going to read off it. So this is updating the referrer with the tag. And I think that's it. Now, let's go back into here. And I want to create an automation called referral. And the way I want that to start is with the tag added. And before I send an email, there's actually a couple other things I want to send back. So let's go back to here and let's update and this with their first and last name. There's first name, there's last name. So this is going to update the lead name and the, that's the lead name. Let's get rid of that. And then this is the lead email, which happens to be the person who is the lead. Okay, that one's better. Now before I test this, I want to get this automation set up over here. Refer. Okay, inside the email you want to send them something that says, thank you for referring. And then we're going to use personalization and get those custom fields that we created. Lead's name, I'm not even going to worry about the email. So that's going to be the email. Of course, it can get prettied up, look a lot better. Back to, and then I think I'm done. I don't want that to be a draft. So back to here, this looks good. I'm not going to skip the test. So let's go ahead and finish that. And let's call it refer. Okay, maybe it actually is already fired off. Let me check my email. So it looks like it did work. And there it is. So that's how you can thank a referral in ActiveCampaign.